When did you last have an interview for a job?
The last time I had an interview for a job was in 2011.
How did you prepare for the interview?
I took a lot of rescue remedy to help with the nerves, and I just practiced every question that they could ask me in my head.
Did the interview go well?
No, it didn't. I didn't get the job.
When did you last have an interview for a job?
About 2 months ago.
How did you prepare for the interview?
Well, I looked at the job description and thought about my experience and then tried to match my experience to the various different points on the job interview.
Did the interview go well?
It did,
How do you know it went well?
because they offered me the job.
When did you last have an interview for a job?
I last had an interview for a job a few weeks ago. That's the last time I had an interview for a job.
How did you prepare for the interview?
To prepare for the job interview, I read about the company and learned about what they did and to see if I liked the work that they did.
How do you know it went well?
I think it went well because they followed up with an email to talk about further opportunities at that company.
When did you last have an interview for a job?
The last interview that I had was for my current company that I work for, and that was about 2 years ago.
How did you prepare for the interview?
I prepared for the interview by doing a little research on the company, the kind of products that they make, their philosophy, the history and their background of the company.
Did the interview go well?
I think that the interview went well because it was actually a long interview. I had a lot of good conversation with the managers there, and I also got a few more interviews afterwards and eventually got the job, so the interviews went well.
When did you last have an interview for a job?
About 3 months ago.
How did you prepare for the interview?
I read about the company and I knew what the job contents was, and I knew everything that I had to know for the interview and was well prepared to answer their questions.
Did the interview go well?
It went well. In the end, they said I was too young, so they didn't hire me, but they would have if I was older, they said.